Oni Land, the Great Oni and the Kamui Gold. Episode 2. Go ahead and have a seat anywhere you like. Don't worry, we may not be that far from Oni Land, but I promise the Oni won't ever find us here. This cabin's a great hiding place. I even put up a bounded field around it for good measure. Okay, so you're a mage of some kind. Now let's see, do I still have any tea? I'm sorry I can't offer you much. I don't get many guests around here, so I don't usually stock up. Doubly so, since servants don't really have any need for food and other necessities like that. Now, where to begin? You've already met the Mad Defender Oni, right? I'm sorry, who are you? Ilya? Who are you, Ilya? My name's Sutana. I'm a high servant. Hi. On what, dude? Servant? High on servants. Okay. That's not a term I've ever seen in Chaldea's databases. What is the difference between a high servant and a normal one? Taking a look at her readings now. Interesting. That's quite the spirit origin she's got. She's definitely a single servant, but she contains multiple entities, kind of like a phantom spirit. You wouldn't happen to be several divine spirits rolled into one being, would you? Hee, that's right. You're the first master in Chitose, so I figured you and your entourage must be something special. And it certainly looks like you all know your stuff. I have multiple divine spirits lending me their power. I'm both a pseudo-servant and a high servant. Well, technically, I guess one is more of a heroic spirit than a divine spirit. Anyway, within this body, which has a connection to the Holy Grail, I have Freyja of the Norse, Loe of the Finns, and Sitanai of the Anu? Oh, so you've heard of her. Yes, the last one is Sitanai of the Anu, an Eastern Dragon Slayer. You really do know your stuff. I hardly knew anything about her, and she's part of this body. Back when Hokkaido used to be called Ezo on the Japanese mainland, there was a legend of a heroic young girl among the Ainu, the prefecture's original inhabitants. It was about how she and her faithful dog managed to defeat a monstrous serpent. That's right, she's one of the heroes from Kamui Yukar. So basically, you're a heroic spirit with a connection to this land too. This land, right? I could have sworn the legend of Sitanai was from Otara region, though. I'm not sure about that myself. I'm guessing you know a lot more about how and why the servants appear in singularities than me. Sitanai shows the most of my spirit origin surface, so that would work as my true name for now. Oh, and as for this body, it's kind of complicated. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, you're Ilya. If we ever end up forming a contract, I'll tell you all about it. Hee, that is, of course, if we ever get to that point. Anyway, welcome to my secret hideout. Nice to meet you, Sitanai. My name is Magic Kyrielite, and I'm Da Vinci. Thanks for getting us out of that tight spot there, Sitanai. I'm Mochizuka Chiyome, a ninja. I'm Ippo Akadoji, the Oni General of Mount Ue. Not that I normally go around bragging about it. You and Oni Kyr wouldn't happen to be old friends or something, would you? Oni Kyr? Ah, you mean the Magic Defender? Yes, that's right. Well, we're not exactly friends, but it seems like we have pretty similar reasons for being here. Then you're both here to defeat the Great Oni? Well, that was direct. Trust and energy to get straight to the point, I guess. Yes, that's right. Oni Land appeared in front of the old Chitose mine out of nowhere, and as you've probably figured, the Great Oni is its ruler. He possesses incredible power. In fact, he created most of Oni Land's employees just by splitting off bits of his own magical energy. And as long as his magical energy lasts, Oni Land will keep growing larger and gaining more employees. That's the danger he represents. Not even his commanders, the big Oni you saw back there, know his real identity. What we do know is that he's a strange Oni who dresses in jet black and blood red. And that he's invited everyone in Chitose to join him in Oni Land for endless carnival. Cool. King of Oni, then. Sometimes people call something an Oni when it's actually something else, and Shuten and I definitely never bow to anyone, royalty or no. Oni might band together to increase our odds at surviving or making plundering easy, but we never do something so dumb as try to start a nation. Can't really think of many Oni who would rule one either. I could count them on one hand. There was the evil king of Mutsu, Utakamaru, and no way. Does this mean the Great Oni is actually Ura, the legendary Oni from Kibi region? I don't think so. Alright then. I'm not even sure whether this Great Oni was even a proper Oni or not. Do you think Ura would make an amusement park like Oni Land? No, I don't. What about all those underling Oni? Would he make those? Then that would mean the Great Oni is... Yeah, I don't think it was Ura. Huh? Then that would mean So Lady Ibaraki merely threw Ura's name out there without really giving it any thought before speaking. Still admire her fearlessness in speaking her mind, regardless of what is on it. Hey, Paraiso, quit looking at me like that. It tickles. Get those stars out of your eyes. I see. Then do you have any idea who the Great Oni might be tonight? Well, you're a sharp one, aren't you? Yes, I do. The Great Oni's power comes from gold. Aha, from the mine. Exactly. I think what happened is that a Holy Grail collected the nearby ley line's magical energy, then manifested as gold deep inside the old Chitose mine. I've been calling it the Kamui's gold. Once the Great Oni got his hands on it, he used it to create Oni land in order to guard the mine. Now I see, a Holy Grail would definitely be powerful enough to create something of this scale. The ley line's magical energy is nature itself. It's not there for random people to lay their hands on as they please or use up for no reason at all. At least that's the Sitanai part of me is saying. Under normal circumstances, Chitose Mine would never even have any gold that was connected to a Holy Grail, but... Hey, Sitanai. Yes? An Oni did this, not a person. Get it right. It's not meant to be used by Oni. She corrected herself. Anyway, I still have more to tell you about the gold. It's broken up into multiple fragments, and Oni Land's attraction managers carry the biggest ones. If you can collect all the gold fragments and seal them away, that would weaken the Great Oni a lot. Weaken him, huh? Why have to go through all that trouble? Let's just go fight him right now. I don't care how strong he is, we could just smash his face to a pulp right now. No, you can't. You would never win. The Great Oni is just too strong, thanks to the Holy Grail. But it might be possible to beat him if you're willing to suffer pretty heavy losses to do it. But if you seal away all the gold first, you could probably do it without losing anyone. I really think that's the way to go. What do you think, Master? I'm not losing anyone if I can help it, I guess. I thought you'd say that. Don't worry about the sealing part. I like that that's my reaction, right? But I play XCOM and Massive Chalice and pretty much any game where permadeath's a factor, and I just go out of my way not to lose characters. Don't worry about the sealing part. Between me, Lohi, and Freyja, I'm pretty sure we can figure something out. Oh, so I might get to see some Divine Spirit Magecraft up close and personal too, huh? There's some data I'll be happy to gather. Then, well, fine, I guess. I'd still rather just skip straight to him, right to him, since I'm pretty sure I wouldn't lose, but I know I won't be able to convince Master. I'm not dumb enough to ask questions when I already know the answer, so let's get to it. We'll start by collecting all the pieces of this Kamui's gold stuff. Okay. To do that, we just have to defeat this attack saw man-eater thing, right? What sort of heroic spirit is he? Ibaraki, that's attraction manager, not attack saw man-eater. It's just a job title, not a servant's true name. Oh, okay. So it's not another one of those weird names like High Servant or Assassin of Paraiso or Archer of Shinjuku then, huh? Whatever, I don't know anything about that sort of stuff and don't care either. Weird names. I see, so my name is weird. Huh? Doesn't make it bad, I just find it odd because I never heard names like that before. So cheer up already, Shinobi. Your name kinda... Whoa. Your name kinda the same ring to it that Onikure has, to me anyway, sort of. Not sure I see the resemblance myself. You all really get along well, don't you? You're not quite like any other master I've ever known. Now then, I'd like to see how you fight. I saw a bit earlier, but I was too far away to really tell. Oh, are you picking a fight with me, Sitanai? You want to see how strong I am for yourself? Yes, that's right. I see. This is why heroic spirits are so much fun. They never fear Oni, even though they're human. Fine then, if that's what you want, that's what you'll get. Just don't go screaming for mercy too soon. What would you have us do, Master? A fight. That's right, and don't hold back, or you might not live to regret it. Oh, but let's have a change of venue first. This is no place for a battle. There's a cave right nearby that should be perfect. It's okay to use noble phantasms in there too. Try not to die, okay? Okay. So we're fighting an alter ego right now. And I'm coming at her with a caster, a rider, and an archer in my front line. Cool. Cool. Great. Not to mention the person I picked. Oh, I picked the Lancer in the back. Damn, dude, she really doesn't like my Oni character. That's fine. Just set that up in case she super targets her next. We're gonna be having a post-battle conversation. She's still freaking poisoned. That's enough, Shiro. Good boy, Shiro. Thank you for your help. I'll summon you again later. Battle's over. The creature I believe to be synchronized unmovable phantasm has stopped fighting. She was actually supposed to be a dog, but then Lohi said something that turned him into a kind of bear. While we're on the subject, his name isn't really Shiro either. Anyway, I can see you're all real strong. Strong enough to collect all the fragments of Kamui's gold. I haven't had my fill of fighting yet. If anything, I'm really only getting warmed up. You didn't even get to participate. If we kept this a little longer, my spear would have torn through your spirit origin like so much confetti. But alright, I'm back in the zone for fighting in this spirit origin now. Only one can throw all the fake Oni at once at me and it won't make any difference. Tell us, Lady Saint, are these attraction managers Oni as well? Yes, but they're not normal Oni. All of the managers are also servants. Yeah. After all the trouble I took to hijack an Oni land bus and set up an ambush for those annoying guests, they never even bothered to show up. I don't think they're even coming. Curse you cowards. They don't seem to be hiding out in the city either. Very well then. My attraction managers will be sure to show them a good time. Now go, my merry-go-round manager. Show these terrible guests the power of the gold servants. Heads up, the next segment contains spoken dialogue. Make sure you're ready to listen before tapping the screen.
とはなんだ？ああ、あれやろ、メリーさん。いつの間にか後ろに来てはるあやかしの妖怪アトラクションなのか。そうなのか。ランドのマネージャーハンも結構な妖怪ぶりみたいやし。ゲー！次回週末北方遊園鬼ランド。危ない、呪いのメリーゴーランド。安城よろしゅ。